We're back now on Good Morning America, and we have a huge announcement coming. I'm really excited about this. We are moments away from revealing the new Dancing with the Stars pros. So which of Brad, hold like this. Give me your hold. Oh goodness, don't put that away. Just drop it. Yeah. Out like this. It's not Brad and I. There's your tease. Outstanding job. Okay, I got to do weather.
That was ravishing.
I got to do weather.
That was unbelievable. What a spectacle.
Hey, you guys thought you had to wait for the season of Dancing with the Stars to start. Oh no! August? Wait a minute. The ordinary is how hot, dry, and full of wildfires they have been. And this image coming from Lake McDonald, right where the wildfire was up to, shows the soot in the foreground there. The soot from that wildfire and the snow on the peaks in the background. So big changes there. And that cool air, oh, it'll slide south and east. And that's what's going to end all of that heat we've been talking about. I need to dance more with Brad. Boston, 97 down to 72 on Friday. This segment, all that fun, sponsored by Downey. Your local news and weather, coming up next.
I'm so excited for the new season. I hope you guys are too. I'm looking forward to it.
Of course, we're getting all the scoop from Ginger, but you're Val's partner. He's the big star now. So handicap some of the others you saw right there.
You know what? I love seeing the newcomers. So I love seeing someone from the troupe who's been around, who's watched.
Threatening the area, Ginger in the storm's path in Wilmington, North Carolina. Good morning, Ginger.
Good morning, George. A brand new tornado watch just posted to our north. It includes New Bern, North Carolina, the Outer Banks, and as those outer bands come on shore. So storm surge up to 13 feet still. In some places, 2 to 4 can even do significant damage right along this coast, and up to 40 inches of rain. All in the headlines still this morning, George.
Okay.
Shut down, and now millions are bracing for a major Arctic blast. Ginger's tracking the latest. Good morning, Ginger.
Michael, I think this image tells it all. This is a picture of a tree encased in ice, entire areas, including my parents' backyard. That's actually where that picture was taken. Now they don't have power. So after all of this ice hits, the snow hits, you don't have power and you go into a ridiculously cold weekend. Up to 6.5 inches of rain near Nashville. Close to it at Buffalo. This is for tomorrow morning. Even Atlanta, Michael, had a 80-degree record high yesterday. Going to feel like freezing tomorrow.
We thought it was
Seattle. Your local weather in 30 seconds. First, though, the weekend getaway sponsored by Hertz Car Rental.
If you've had the misfortune of living through something as horrible as a flood, you might be inclined to think that that was a once-in-a-lifetime event. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. You're about to hear a story about one Baltimore suburb that was hit with flooding twice within 2 years. What makes this even more extraordinary is how much the people there had each other's backs.
Today, we saw the awesome power that the Earth is capable of unleashing. We also saw the power of being prepared. You too can be prepared. Just ask the first responders in your town. I'm Ginger Zee. Thank you so much for watching.
If you've had the misfortune of living through something as horrible as a flood, you might be inclined to think that that was a once-in-a-lifetime event. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. You're about to hear a story about one Baltimore suburb that was hit with flooding twice within 2 years. What makes this even more extraordinary is how much the people there had each other's backs.
The reaction to help isn't necessarily something that can be taught. To many, it's just instinct. They see something bad happening, and instead of running away, they run into the danger. That's the nature of our first responders. So when a fire broke out in a warehouse right next to a pet store in Connecticut, many people didn't think twice about what to do. They just reacted, saving the lives of dozens of animals. With a population of 80, thanks to the heroic actions of neighbors, complete strangers, and first responders, lives were saved, and faith was restored after disaster struck both these brave communities. I'm Ginger Zee. Thanks so much.
Fueled by ferocious winds and really dry conditions, California's Camp Fire erupted quickly, but then moved even faster than anyone could have imagined, tearing through the picturesque town of Paradise. Entire peaceful mountain community, heroes would emerge, and they would stand tall in the face of the inferno. Nestled sits the Northern California from tragedy. We learned that here. We also learned that the Camp Fire was California's most destructive wildfire on record. But that's not all it's going to be remembered for. It will be remembered for the heroes, for those brave individuals to whom we owe a great deal of gratitude. I'm Ginger Zee. Thank you so much for watching. Often exploding from a small spark into a devastating blaze, structure fires can take what is seemingly a normal morning and make it a life-altering, terrifying event. But the fact that our first responders are on 24/7 should give many of us hope that if we're faced with something as intimidating as a fire, heroes will come to our rescue. Talk to anyone who's been on the receiving end of a rescue, and I'm sure that they would tell you they never thought it would happen to them. Now, flash floods are one of those natural disasters where tons of warnings can go out, but somebody always gets caught in them. That's exactly what happened one late summer day in Apache Junction, Arizona. Let's take a look.
Also a lot of fun. We cannot wait to reveal this season's Dancing with the Stars pros, and I've got breaking news. This just in. We can tell you one right now. Val is heading back to the ballroom.
Yeah.
We all know him, of course, as Ginger's former partner, so she'll be watching closely this season, as will we all.
And he's going to be coming back looking forward